Okay,
He'll come
sorry.
back. He'll come back. Go ahead with the story.
Hello.
Hello, no party, welcome. Franklin, welcome.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I was saying, and then
Hmm.
people come in my DMs, and you should see some of this like, hey, I didn't know that that's what your body looked like. And I'm like, have I not posted videos of myself like on my whole body before? They're like, oh, they were when
Oh,
they see you live, they don't know that that's one day. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand what you mean by that. So I won't be posting again to say the least because I don't want any problems. I don't want my DMs. I don't want people think I'm dubbing them. I don't like that. I like to say hello to everybody. I'm nice like that.
okay. Okay. Bless us. Bless us always with your hellos.
Well, I
What are
think.
we even talking about?
Say what I was talking
Can
about.
you edit that out? Let's continue.
No, it's too late now. That's the
Uh,
opening. That's the opening statement.
no, please.
That's
If
the
your man can't afford your bills, you need to find a job, not another man. I can't believe Tem said that. That breaks my heart.
You think she said that?
But yeah, that's her, no? That's her picture.
I think they probably. I mean, there's AI things going on too, though. So people take stuff and they can finesse it, and people sometimes it's not what is on there is what people really be saying. So
It would be
there's that.
hard for me to believe a woman made that statement. That's what I'm
Why?
also thinking. Well, because as a woman, I don't know that you know, you would dog another woman for expecting a man to be able to at least chip in on the bills. Maybe not pay all the bills, but some of the bills, right? Or
Hmm.
I don't know, it depends. If you paid, if you bought gas for your girl filled up her tank every week or whatever,
Hmm.
that's a nice thing to do. It's not too expensive and it's helping her with the bill, right? It's if you took her phone bill and you paid that every month, you know, you don't have to do all her bills, but it's nice to do some. And of course, if she doesn't have a job, that's a problem. She would have to. You expect right now in any universe, you have to work, Abby. Most people are working 2, 3 jobs. Everyone's got side gigs, right? So it would be a shame if she is not working or trying to take care of herself. But you still should help her with the bills. That's it. I'm done with my speech. Thank you very much.
Mm, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that? What
I
do
don't
you mean?
know about that. I don't.
You will not chip in on your girl's bills, your girlfriend?
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Are you independent?
I am.
Before the man came into your life, were your bills being paid by yourself?
Correct.
All right. So why all of a sudden do you have an expectation that this man comes in and takes on to your bills? It's the person is not your husband yet. Neither is the person your boy. Like, okay, let's say he's your boyfriend, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
use that stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
He is investing his resources into you and your upkeep.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If y'all don't get married, what's a return of investment?
But that is a sacrifice that we all make, right? If if
What
if
sacrifice?
if if you invest in a business and it doesn't work out, your money is lost. Like it's the same thing,
Ganache.
right? Yeah, it's the
Are you
same thing.
beats?
You are investing. No, but you see, the thing is, it's not that you're not getting anything out of it. Both of you are getting things out of each other. If it
Yeah.
doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But you are still having that give and take. You're taking from her. Is she gonna get back all the, you know, everything that she gave you? No, she's
What
not.
did she give me?
What did she give you?
Hmm.
What do you mean? What did she give you?
She's
Time
taking
and
money. She's taking
time
money
and
out of my pocket.
attention.
What
Time
did
and
she give
attention.
me?
I'm
Time and
I'm
attention.
sure you will not be with the woman if she was not giving you anything. She's giving you her time. She's giving you her attention. She's catering to you. I'm sure she's fed you. I'm sure she's I mean, come on.
I'm getting a call. Hold on.
Oh,
Time and attention, right?
but it's not only that. Come on now. You think your girlfriend is not spending money, you
Yeah.
know, for me, did you are you talking to us?
No,
If the
he was
volume
saying.
uh
No, it was so the stream just basically the person was talking to me and y'all could hear me talk to the person. So I'm like, let me call them on WhatsApp. All right, keep talking. I'll be on
Right.
mute.
okay, okay. So um what am I saying? Yeah, and I don't want to give my personal, but I would say if it was me, right? And I'm dating a guy, he comes over to my home. I definitely will make sure he's fed. I'll make
Hmm.
sure, like, if let's say this brown bottle that you showed us, that's what you drink all the time. If you come here, it's gonna be here for you. Is it wrong for you to also bring those things to my home? No, it's not. But if I can cater to you, make sure that anything that you need, I have for you. Why would I not do that?
Right.
So it's not. I think this topic is so tricky because I think men feel like, the money is the most valuable aspect, right? Is that, oh,
Right.
what are you bringing? You're not bringing anything. I'm bringing the money, so I have the value, right? And we put so much weight on that, but there is nothing wrong with you chipping in on your girlfriend. I'm sorry. I'm never there should never be a planet where men are not their girlfriend. I'm not saying every girl they take out. I'm not saying the girlfriend. If you have a
Mhm.
girlfriend, maybe you don't even start after 6 months. Maybe you wait and build that up. But
Right.
after a year, 2 years, 3 years,
Mhm.
you're telling me that you're not helping your girl with her bills. You're telling me that you're not do taking care of her hair once in a while. You're not taking her shopping once in a while. Come on now. Come on now. That's your girlfriend.
Right.
It shouldn't always be like a birthday or a celebration. If you are taking your girl out, every couple months or, you know, planning trips, what's wrong with that? I don't understand. It really
Right.
makes no sense. Why are we complaining, Goofy? Catch me. I didn't
I
be complaining about ye pe or saying yes yes no. What's the problem?
I think most of these things have a lot to do with people being with people that they don't see themselves being with for the long for the long haul. Like people are with people that they don't think that they're gonna be with them for or they don't believe in like li- being together forever or whatever the case is, right? So if you go into something and you have an expiring date on it, now you feel like, you know what, I don't have to put out more because I don't plan on being here for the whole duration. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then you worried about how much you are spending because you like I have a cap. I got a cap.
Mm,
I'm not going to spend if it's $100. $100 is the budget, and you like $50 in. You like, yo, okay, I'll spend half. How much more? And that's when this questions and whatever the case is, because sometimes even food, right? People like talk about food. How much is food and whatever, like you know, how much is and some of the things. And earlier on, I was asking the question like, okay, so just because you are working with the man and you happen to need something from the store, you gotta wait, take that man home, come back to the store and grab what you need. That's what it is.
yeah. Yeah, imagine you are with a whole man, your man, not even just any man, your
Yo, man.
man,
Yo,
and you
man.
are at the store and you're buying something and he's standing there just looking at you. Like, are you all right? So if
Yes,
I'm
I am.
another man, if I'm another man and I see that, I will take your girl. If that was me, I'm
But
just
would
telling
you
you.
would you allow
There's
another
no
man to
way.
pay for it?
There's no
Would
way
you
that any woman deserves that. That's
would
your
you allow
girl.
another man to pay for it?
Hell yes, I
You
would.
what?
Fuck that. If I'm
Once your
with
man is right
you,
there?
if I'm with you and I'm paying for my shit and you're standing there and another man offers, I will absolutely accept that offer.
What?
I would.
Franklin.
Yeah. And you know what? And you know what? And you know what? You see, the thing is, right? I would
Mhm.
never be with a man like that.
Right, right,
So
right, right,
I
right,
wouldn't put myself in that position. But if I
right.
was in a position like that, like
Hmm.
I no second thought, I would do that. Like
Okay.
that's insulting. That's so insulting that
Oh
you're
no,
with your
no, no,
girl
no,
and
no.
you stand there and watch her pay for the stuff.
Okay,
No,
let's take this
no
from the
way.
top. Let's take this from the top real quick. Okay. So first off, let's understand one thing. A relationship is a mutual consensus agreement between two people to fuck with each other, right?
Mm.
Now, if you're married, you bear a certain responsibility towards the person that you're with, and the person also bears a certain responsibility. You share a household, right? So that is a
Mhm.
more deep connection that is also um, guided by laws, right? Now, outside that, anything that I do for you is because I love you, right? I'm
Yep.
not
Mm.
obliged to do it. It's
Mm.
not my
Mhm.
responsibility to do it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So if
Mhm.
I meet you as a woman,
Mm.
like just as she said, you will not put yourself in a position where you're with some certain type of people. Neither will I put myself in a position where I'm with some certain type of people. So when I'm dating, I date intentionally. So let's say I'm dating a girl that I'm attracted to. I'm not just attracted to her beauty and her the way she moves or her traits and character. I'm also looking at things like how independent is she, just in case something happens to me in the long run. If we are married, is this type of person going to be the type of person to hold us down? Will
Hmm.
she be the type of person to still stay when things don't go well? X, Y, and Z. I look at all of those things. So during the boyfriend girlfriend or dating stage with a woman, if I ever do anything for you, let's say we go out shopping. You say, "Hey, baby, I want to go shopping." I'm like, "Oh, okay. All right, let's go." And we'll go out shopping. You're picking Louis Vuitton, Gucci, or you're picking the most minute or basic things. The minute I take out my wallet and say, "Hey, I got this," I'm not doing it because I feel like it's my
I am obliged.
responsibility. I am
Mhm.
doing it because I want to. And there will be moments
Right.
that you want to do something. All right, you got it. That's what you want to do. You're working out. You should take care of it. Now, what I
Yeah, okay,
hate,
I know.
hold on, ma'am. I can see you boiling over. Hold on. What I hate is the expectation that women have that a man that they're not married to, a man that they both of them are mutually enjoying themselves and also giving their time to each other. Because what usually women say is, "Didn't she cook for you? Didn't she give you her time?" Baby, I gave you my time too. Me and you do the sweet, sweet. You join both of us. You understand? So take that out of it. Those intangibles, because even with that, the man is the one going to pound town and the man is the one ejaculating. So the man is even given when it comes to that. You're not giving me
What are
anything.
you
Hold
talking
on, man.
about? Oh,
Hold on, ma'am. I'm coming. Hold
don't
on.
bring that.
Hold on.
Don't bring
The
that. Man,
man,
fighting
at the
don't
end
count.
of the day,
Man,
hold
fighting don't
on.
count.
Hold on.
Please don't.
Hold on. I'm
Please
just
don't.
saying, at the end of the day, the man is always given, right? So a man got to provide, protect, and care for the woman. When it comes to Pound Town, the man got to make sure the woman reaches her outcome. When like so many things. Now, what are some of the things that a woman brings? The woman brings nurturing creates a nurturing environment. A woman
Yeah.
brings a safe space for a man to feel to unleash or to basically talk about the difficulties that is happening in his life. But unfortunately, not all women even know how to do that. They don't even know how to do
Yep.
that. So the man is not getting shit. So let's circle back to the expectation that women have when it comes to, oh, I expect my man to do this and do that. No, your man doesn't have to do shit. If he does it, he's doing it for you because he feels like you deserve it. It's only when a man is married that you can have that expectation.
So I'm not saying that is an expectation, right? I am saying that and you know what? Let me mention that about the marriage that you're talking about, right? Do you know that a lot of times, just like you're saying, this is how men um say, oh, when we're married, but a lot of men, when they are married, they still split the bills with the wife. They don't take care of everything. They still expect her to be 50-50. I know so many people that their wives, they share the bills straight down the middle, even when the man was making than the wife, more than the wife. He would always take advantage. So you see, men will take advantage as much as they can take advantage. And 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 for me, it's not an expectation, but if that is your girl, like you said, if you love her, there is no question you're going to tell me that you're going out with this woman and you're going to let her take her money out of her purse and pay for something when you are with her. That to me, that shows your intention with that girl. And again, you cannot say that you're going to wait until you marry somebody to give them that treatment. If this is your girl and you plan, like you said, you're intentional. So if you're intentional about this girl, then this is someone that you are planning to go far with. And you have chosen this girl. So you're not going to choose. I told the boys earlier, I said, if you take me out, don't expect that I'm gonna go in the store and buy Chanel and all these things, because I know my man, and I know what he can afford to do for me. So I'm not gonna go and try to take advantage of that. But if I'm with you and I'm getting my hair done and it's $100, you're gonna stand there and look at me? I don't think so.
Empa,
If you take me, if you
empa.
take me, wait. If I take you to the hair place and the hair is $800, that's a different story. Then you could be like, what the fuck? How do you expect me to pay for something like that? But if if your girl knows you, they will know what you can afford to do for them, and they would not take advantage. And if they cared about you too, they would not take advantage of it. I don't know how many. I don't
Banopari.
want to put myself out there, but I'm telling you, the type of men will take advantage of the women. That's why so many women, straight off the bat, they want to get what they want to get out of it, right?
o-
Because they
o-
know that a man will use them for their body, take advantage of them, and not give them a penny if they could get away with it. And that's wrong. That's wrong. If that's your girl or that's someone that you are laying with, buying her dinner, taking her out, that is the bare minimum. Bare minimum. You cannot tell me that you cannot afford to take a girl out and spend a little money on her. Come on now.
She
Okay,
Come
said
on.
so
she
Nopari,
said if they can
Nopari,
get away with
it
it.
is, Nopari, it is on you as a woman if you end
Mm-hmm.
up getting married to a man who always wants to split everything 50-50. It is on
But
you.
most
I'm
women get tricked into that kind. I'm telling you, I know so many,
okay,
like I'm
okay.
talking feminist girls who are strong, they're independent and all this stuff. And they get with a guy and the guy will cheat them. They will
Okay,
cheat her, cheat
okay.
her,
So
married or
this is it. When
mm-hmm,
you are dating, when you are dating, this is a
mm-hmm,
time for you to study to see if this man can be a husband. I'm not saying the
mm-hmm,
man is going to take over and then act like a husband, but at
mm-hmm,
least every man who is ready to marry, let the woman see that, listen, if you choose me, these are my leadership qualities. This is how I protect my properties. This is how I'm going to
mm-hmm,
protect you. This is how I'm going to
mm-hmm,
provide for you. Okay, he's
mm-hmm,
not doing, and he's doing that out of the love that he has for you, not because it is his responsibility. During this same time, the man is equally looking at whether you as a woman, you are going to complete him or going to
mm-hmm,
compete with him.
mm-hmm,
Are you going to complete him or you are going to compete with him? Are you going to be a mother is he going to have a wife from out of you when you guys get married, or he's still going to have a girlfriend? Okay, so a man knows what he's looking out for when he's dating. All right, and when a man is giving you, he's giving you just to show you some of the qualities that he has. And that is what Franklin was saying. He is not doing it because it is a responsibility. So if the moment you as a woman you see it as a responsibility whilst you guys are dating, that is where you get it wrong. Because guess what, if you guys are dating and you don't see it as his responsibility, but you rather see it as love, you become very appreciative of whatever he's doing. And from that appreciation, the man does more. But when you do, when you see it as a responsibility, that this is the bare minimum, whereas there is no, guess what? There are rules to marriage. There are no rules to relationship. There are no rules to dating. Dating is basically just showing you who I am and me looking
Right.
at who you are. Okay.
Mhm.
So when it comes to when you say that at least you
Mhm.
have to do this, at least you have to do that, at least you have to do this. Yes, I have to do that out of the love that I have for you, not
Right.
out of the fact that it's a responsibility. So if I'm not
No,
doing
and
it, you know, if I'm not doing it, it's just like a man. If a man chooses a woman who never cooked for him, who never arranged or did anything to show him that she can be a good mother and a good wife. If a man chooses such a woman, when he has been with this woman for, let's say, a year or two, this woman comes to visit you and is not even able to arrange your room. I'm not even saying worse. You can't even arrange your room, and you still go ahead to marry her. It's on you, the man. Whereas you still give, right? And then
and
no
what are you
parry, let's be
giving?
real.
What are you
No parry, let's be
giving?
real. Yeah? I'm coming to that. Let's be real.
Mhm.
With men, if you are with a good man, right, and the man knows his pocket, there are so many things that if you're going to do without you even saying it, he will not let you do it by yourself. It is only when you are being extravagant or when you don't deserve it, that is where the man becomes so protective. That is when the man becomes like, hey, I have to. Because guess what? The initial stage, he will give without
Mm.
thinking. But the way
Mm.
you act, are you appreciative? And some women would even go like, just like you were saying, the bare minimum, at least this, at least that. No, it
Mm-mm.
is what I have. Okay, so
No.
what if you feel like the bare minimum is for you to at least be able to take me to dinner? And guess what? I don't have the money to take you out to dinner, but I can actually cook in my house for you to eat. Does it make it
But
wrong? Does it make it bad?
no, it doesn't make it wrong, but then you go for a woman that is
Exactly.
okay with that. We talked about that the last time, right? If you know the girl that you're dating, right? Then you will not take her like me. I don't want to go on no picnic or no walk. So if you talk to me, you'll know I don't want to do that. So you won't take me on that kind of date. If you want a
Mhm,
girl who wants to go on a picnic or a walk or a hike or whatever, you get a girl that wants to
mhm.
do that. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Don't get a girl who doesn't want to do that and then complain that she doesn't want to do that. That's just a simple thing. There are women that,
No, but
again, you go and take a girl who has an $800 weave. Okay, if you have that girl who has an $800 weave, you're not expected to pay for it. She's paying for it by herself, right? But when
mhm.
you start to date her, that becomes your girlfriend. You have to know that that's the level of maintenance that takes for this girl to do, like,
No
if you
parry,
go, yes,
no parry, baby. Listen, baby. I understand.
take me out of big box.
I'm just saying. I understand. I understand. Um, there are expectations that needs to be met. Monkeys play by sizes. A gorilla is not gonna play with a chimpanzee. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm walking around and I see a girl with $1,500 weave, hey, the most I'll say is, "You look so beautiful, man. and I just pass and keep pushing. Okay, keep pushing.
You keep
All
pushing.
right. If we're walking down, if we're in the parking lot, we went to a concert and we're leaving, and I see a G Wagon 2025 edition parked next to
Mm,
my Toyota Camry, and this
mm.
beautiful girl is walking by, get into her car. Hey, you got a beautiful car. Did you enjoy yourself? Yes, I did. All right. Have a good night. Keep pushing.
There you go. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
But however,
Mm,
if I say to her that, oh, nice car, did you enjoy the concert? And she say yes. And I'm like, oh, you so beautiful. I'd like to take you out one day. And then she gives me her number, knowing very well that I'm about to sit in my Toyota Camry.
mm,
Okay. It would be
mm,
crazy of her to know that this guy drives a Toyota Camry and I'm giving him my number and have
mm-hmm,
expectations that I take a
mm-hmm.
G Wagon to maintenance shop and pay for it.
So that's the problem right there. Why
Hmm.
do you feel like you approached her, right? She doesn't know. Yes, she saw your Camry, but she doesn't know who you are. There's so many men out there that have more, but you
And
can't
you
even tell,
I knew
right?
you fall for that. That's why I never
No,
said it that
no,
way.
wait. Let me finish. Let me finish. No, no, no.
Fin-
Wait.
Finish.
But Franklin, you, Franklin,
Hmm.
that you paid for your Camry. Maybe you are even still making payments. It's not yours,
Yes,
right?
I'm still making
And
payments.
this girl is in her G wagon. Again, if she's in a G wagon, just do the small maths. We're just going to do mathematics, as me said. Do the maths. You know that there's no way you can even afford to probably take her on a date. On a
What
date.
what are you talking about? Listen, let
Do
me let me explain something to you. Hold on. Let me explain
hey,
something to you.
Lord.
Um, as a man that dates
Mm,
women, okay,
mm,
there have been instances where
mm,
I've dated below my league and I've dated above my league, right?
mm,
So the point I was
mm,
trying to make to you initially was there are instances that I dated people that knew the people that would like to go to have lunch in New York and fly back and have dinner in DC and wanna party in North Carolina, like whatever, you know.
mm.
Um, been in those spaces. And the thing about that is when a woman starts dealing with a guy, within the first couple of weeks, you would know what a guy can do and what a guy can't do. That's facts.
Mm.
So once you notice that there's something happening, you begin to identify what a guy can do and what a guy can do. You as a woman, you have a choice to stay or bounce,
No, but men be
right?
lying.
Now
Men
hold
be
on,
lying right off
hold on.
rip.
If
Mm-mm.
the man is lying, then the man
Okay.
is being
You got
you mata,
yeah,
right?
but you know that's a fact. You know
Yeah,
that
but
especially
I'm making a point.
Franklin.
Let me
Okay,
land, baby.
continue.
Let me land.
Okay, land, please.
So if as a man, and I'm coming
Mm,
as a man that is being honest and not lying, right?
mm-hmm,
If
mm-hmm,
as a
mm-hmm.
man, I let you know that, hey, ma'am, you're beautiful. I want to fuck with you because, like, I think you have vibe. And we do the assessment as we're talking and get to know each other. I begin to notice that you're out of my league. You also begin to notice that I'm out, like I'm below your league. At this point, there is an understanding. You can't have some certain expectations or some things that you would expect me to do. And if you don't
Mm,
leave and you still stay, then you stay because you're taking me as I am. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my problem with your analogy or your thought process, my problem with it is it exposes a fundamental flaw that most men would never agree to. If as a woman you have an expectation that the man that you are dating or the boyfriend that you're dating, he has financial responsibilities to take care of you, right? And in return, you are not giving me any return on investment. What I mean by return on investment is one day you can get up and decide that, hey, this relationship is not for me anymore, and that's that. All the money that I've spent, all the time that I've spent developing the relationship, I have nothing to show for it. I shit, right? And I don't think you would let your son, if you have a son, I don't think you would allow your son to date a woman that, imagine if your son came home one day, right?
Mm.
Mommy, I met this girl. She's called Kukwa. She's so beautiful. Oh, and then you're like, oh, nice to meet you, Kukwa. Okay. And then one day your son says, hey, mommy, can you take this $3,000 to Kukwa? You're like, why are you sending $3,000 to Kukwa? Oh, I'm helping her pay her rent. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna say, oh, mommy, can you send $200 out of this account to Kukwa? Why are you sending $200 out of your? Hold on, out of
Mhm,
your account
mhm,
to
mhm,
Kukwa? Oh, so I
mhm.
pay her rent. I help her with her car notes, and I also take care of her her upkeep. I also give her pocket money, and y'all not married. What are you gonna say?
So again, then this is us going back to what you can afford, right? If my son can afford to do that for his girlfriend, I hope my son does that. I hope that I raised him well enough that knowing that if he can afford to do that for his girlfriend, who he loves, who might potentially be his wife one day, I would support that. If it doesn't work out, right? If it doesn't work out, could we stop messing with the thing? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't it's unfortunate, but that is what life that is life. Do you know that there's some people that they put everything into a job, right? They spend years at that job. They put everything in there.
Are you a
You
job?
know, no, I'm just
Are you?
saying,
The
I'm
job pays
saying,
them
and
back
then
every
they let
month.
them go. But that's the thing. But they can easily, you can be gone in a heartbeat and you will end up with nothing, even though you have invested in that company. Like, listen,
Empire.
if it's your girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
right? Again, that's why you have to be intentional and particular about the girls that you're choosing. If the girl's out of your league and you are struggling to afford to do things for her, then you shouldn't be with such a girl. You should be with a girl that matches your level when it comes to that. Some women, right, they can afford to take care of you and they love to do that. So if she's above your league, like you said, and she's still this girl in the G Wagon, she's like, what? My man driving a Toyota? Fuck it. You have a G Wagon too. I support women that can do that for their men, right? That's a great thing. But that being said, she should make that choice on her own to choose that guy who's not on her level and then not expect him to do those things for her. Right? If I know that you can afford it, but I love you and I can afford it, sure, why not? But you don't tell me that you go pick a girl that's way out of your league, knowing you can't afford anything for her. And she cannot live that lifestyle that she wants to live because of you. That's wrong.
What do you mean? Am I
What do
wait?
you
Were you
mean?
not living your lifestyle before you met me? Why is it
Yeah,
my
but why?
responsibility to upkeep your lifestyle?
It's not your responsibility. But okay, let me ask you a question.
Uh huh.
If you are gonna propose to someone who was, let's say she's a multimillionaire, comes from a rich family or whatever, you can't even afford to buy her a proper ring. If I was her dad, I wouldn't allow you to marry my daughter.
What is a proper ring?
If you can't afford, let's say this girl has been, she grew up, she came from money, she's wealthy, she's had, like, when you see her, everything she's wearing, who she is, what kind of ring are you going to go buy for her? You're going to go to Walmart and get her a ring if that's what you can afford?
I'll
Is that what
buy
you're going to
her.
do?
I'll buy her a
Walmart sells
Monzo.
ring.
Yes, they sure do. Walmart sells everything.
Hold on. I'll buy her what they call it? What's the name of, if I can afford something? What's the name of the ring that has glass in it? Monster Night, or what do they call it? Monso Monster Night. I think it's Monster Night, right? So this is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. I'll buy a
Mm-hmm.
Monster Night ring and
Mm-hmm.
tell her that, baby, I love you. This is nothing but a token, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a commitment of
Mm-hmm.
my love to you.
Mm-hmm.
Once I
Mm-hmm.
level up, once I'm able to
Mm-hmm.
reach target goals, I'm gonna change the glass ring into a diamond ring for you.
And what if she doesn't accept that?
Then
Are
she's
you
not
gonna be
for
ups
me. Then
are
she's
you
not
gonna be
for me.
upset with her? Are you gonna
No,
be
no, I'm
upset
not
with
gonna
her
be
that she
upset
made that
because no,
choice?
no, I'm not gonna be upset because you know what that tells me? That tells me that she's the type of woman that she knows how to abound but does not know how to abase. And life is not only about up, up, up. Sometimes you come down. That tells me that when she gets
But
crazy
what about her
and we go
children?
down,
What
what
about her
about her children?
children? What about
What
her
do you mean her
children?
children? What do you
Like
mean?
if she's making a decision to marry you, you can't
Hmm.
afford to take care of her. You can't afford to buy her the kind of house that she's used to. Give her the afford the lifestyle. You're not going to be able to do that for the children either.
What
Her
children?
children
My
are not going
children
to.
were her or her
Yes,
children?
yeah, your children with her. Yes, when you have
Ah,
children with her.
no, 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 no. Let me tell you something. I know I have a friend that I grew up with. The mother sold kinky and fish her whole
Mm,
life and took
mhm,
4 children through school. He is a
mhm,
nautical engineer. The
mhm.
other children are bankers, right? So children, when it comes to children, I really don't want to talk much about that because at the end of the day, you can always raise a child within your capacity. You could always raise a child within your
Understood.
capacity. So that the
Understood.
end, and your problem, right?
But you can't go and take, again, there are levels to it. If you cannot afford to give someone a certain lifestyle, you should not.
Look at this beautiful ring. Look at this beautiful ring. $200. Shop. $200, nigga. What you talking about? Who's walking around with a testing a ring on your finger? Nobody. It's me and you. It's our business. It's our holla. You feel me? So we're gonna have to figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? All right. I don't know where everybody went. I see Ultra Black. I can't hear you if you're talking. I can understand you in a car. So I'm here.
So I'm just talking to the driver.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I don't know where she
I
went.
hear you.
What
I hear you.
happened? Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
mean,
I hear you.
I don't know
hey.
what happened here.
Okay, let's go. No parry.
Listen, no, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Listen, Franklin, you know,
What's up?
I am a very, very understanding woman. And again, I don't want to talk too much about my personal, but I just feel like if there is there's honesty, right? And there's transparency when you meet someone. And you're right off rip, you let them know who you are, you let them know what you're about, all that. It's perfect. But a lot of times you people are not being straight up. You're pretending to do certain things, right? You're pretending, you're saying, "Oh, yeah, when I marry you, then of course I'll help you with the bills and all these things and whatnot." And trust me, a man that doesn't support you before marriage, very unlikely that he's going to sit there and fully support you after marriage. That
A
is
man
just
can
not the way it
a
is.
man can support
That's
you.
just
Okay, so we've been speaking hypothetically all this while. So let's speak
mm,
like in realistic terms. I'm gonna
mm-hmm,
speak about how I am in a relationship, and
mm,
then you can also speak about what your expectations are, and let's see if there's gonna be a clash of some sort. Okay.
mm.
All right. So 2, 3, 4, 6. Hold on. My battery. There. I brought up my other phone just in case this one died out.
Ultra,
Two,
where are
three, four,
you?
six.
I think Kofi has abandoned the live.
No, he hasn't. He's trying to do things in the background. Okay, so this is how my relationships are, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I meet somebody, I don't meet them with an expectation of what they can do for me. I don't get into a
Mm,
relationship like that. When I meet somebody, I meet them with the expectation of what type of person they are. Are they empathetic? Are they kind? Um, Are they respectful? Are they
mm,
beautiful? Are they attractive to me? Are they as crazy as I am? Because you know I like to do my crazy shit. You feel me? Are they all of that? So once I have that and we're in alignment, we get to see whether we have a vibe, whether we have a connection. So conversations wise, are we able to hold a conversation? Are we able to have time without having let's say sexual conversations or sexual encounters and still enjoy each other's time, right? Those
Mhm.
are the things I look for when I meet somebody. Now, the predisposition of meeting somebody is also, like I said, monkeys play by sizes. The places I
Mhm.
go, the people I
Mhm.
see,
Mhm.
always basically like exposes me to a certain type of demographic, right? So, the women that I meet are either corporate, they are working, they have a certain upkeep. Um,
Mhm.
I'm not dating people living in Wakanda. I'm not living
Mhm.
dating people
What
living
is
in.
Wakanda?
No, I'm just using it. I
The
didn't. I didn't.
trenches, la
Yeah. No. No.
tranche,
No. No.
What
That's
is
Wakanda's not the
Wakanda?
trenches. No.
la
Oh,
tranche.
No. It's not. No. No.
uh,
I meant Wakanda in itself. Like, you know,
the
a perfect
Barbarian.
world made up of like super rich people and stuff like that. No, I'm not dating people living in Wakanda. Neither am I dating people in the trenches. That's what I was gonna say. I'm pro-black, so I
Mhm.
always use like analogies to identify. I won't say white neighborhood. I'll say Wakanda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Neither am like neither am I not gonna date somebody living in the trenches. You know, like at a trailer
Mhm.
park. No, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
do that.
Mhm.
But however, I have my own space that I'm able to date in. Good. So that's
Mhm.
the first what's it called? How I approach people and the type of people I approach. Now, once I meet somebody and we start dating, if the person I do things like let's say you're at work, I can call you, I'll be like, hey, you ate yet? Like, no, you haven't eaten. Oh, okay, cool. You know what do you want to eat? And you tell me what you want to eat, I'm gonna go on Uber Eats and I'm gonna send you something. Like,
Mm.
and I'm also gonna order something for myself, and I'll be like, hey, call me on video on your lunch break. I want to have lunch with you, and then you call me
Oh,
on
that's
video,
so
and then we eat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Ow, you know what I mean? So that's one. Another thing that I can also do.
Yo, I feel
I,
like there's a lot of shot shooting here, but you know,
There's
I'm
a lot.
listening.
There's a lot of
We
lying happening
we,
over
we
no,
here.
don't
no,
judge.
no,
We
for
listen.
real.
We don't judge.
It's for real. It's for real.
We
Another thing
listen.
that
We don't judge. Go ahead.
Another thing that I could also do is like on a Saturday or something when you're telling me you're having a stressful day and stuff like that, I can ask you
Mhm.
if I know you like to go to the spa or the sauna and stuff like that. I can call the spa and book a session for you. Like, hey, oh, go to
Oh,
the spa, go get that massage and stuff like that. And,
so
and
romantic. Oh
so
my god.
I do things that I'm spending money on you, but it's not because you have an expectation of me to do those
Mhm.
things. I'm
Mhm.
doing them because I like you and I'm trying to make your life comfortable. And I've been in situations with people that would say to me that, hey, this week was a rough week. I had to pay for a lot of unseen costs and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit
Mhm.
tight. Can you help me with this? Like, sure. Okay. If I got it, hey, I can help you with X amount of money, or I got it. Don't worry about it. Right?
Mm.
There's
Mm.
situations like that also. And there are
Mm.
situations where somebody's like, hey, I want to go to the mall to go get some things. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing nothing. I'm like, let's go. Okay, I go. I follow them through. They are buying their own stuff. They're paying for their own stuff. And I see something that I like on them. And I'm like, oh, okay, yo, I want to get you this. And I get it for them. Right.
Did you say they're
If
paying for their own stuff? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes. Hold on. I'm not done. Yes, they're paying for their own stuff. And if I want to get them something, I get for them. There are instances that I will also say to somebody like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "All right, let's go shopping. I got some extra money to splurge." Okay, then we go shopping, and I say, "Hey, this is what we have. This is the cap." So and we do a little thing, a little whatever shindig, get a little jewelry here and there, and then we out.
Mm.
All the things that I've said, if you notice, there is no point in my statements that there is an expectation of me to do something for any of them. However, I
Mm.
do these things
Mm.
by myself and on my own. And I don't have
Mhm.
anybody in my life so far as at now who has said to me that, hey, Franklin, being with you, you were stingy or you didn't help me out. Any feedback that I have from people, though, if you ask anybody that knows me, they'll tell you I'm very
Mhm.
generous. I'm a
Okay.
generous person because I do believe my blessings come from giving, right? By the end of the
Mm.
day, I hate it when I deal with people who have an expectation thinking that my pockets is they're entitled to my pocket. No, that doesn't work. Final
Oh.
point that I'm gonna let you talk because I see you burning up. This is my final
Mm-mm.
point. At the end of the day, right?
Mhm.
When I do things like this and it doesn't work out, I don't have no resentment towards you because I
Mm.
don't feel like like, there was a responsibility you expected of me that I satisfied, and at the end of the day, you got up and left. I don't feel used. I won't stand somewhere and say, "Hey, ma, hey, ma." No, I'm not gonna
But
say
why
that.
would you? But why would you feel used? Like
Huh?
that's what
Ma
blows my
Kevi, or the
mind.
Makami tell your own.
Okay, what you said is great. I think that's very. It shows that yes, you do um have that. I don't know. A lot of those things are great. Buying her lunch without her asking, all those things, amazing. Okay, now where I have a problem is right is you saying that something is an expectation, right? If that is your girlfriend, okay, again, if you're seeing multiple women, that's when there's a problem because you can't afford to do that. To be
I,
taking care of this girl, taking this girl out, paying this girl's bill, doing this. You can't afford to do that. But
Kofi, you
if
see
you
what she's
have,
doing?
I'm not
You
doing
see what she's
anything.
doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Don't bring
I
multiple women. No, don't bring multiple
no,
women.
I'm
I
just
am the.
saying.
No, no, don't bring more. Let's talk about one on one. Manu,
So
Manu.
that's what I'm saying. If it's one girl, if that's
Mm-hmm.
your girlfriend, that is what I'm just trying to say. If that is your girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then you being with her, taking her out, spending money on her, that is not something that's a normal thing. To me,
Right.
that is not extraordinary. There's
Right.
nothing that you're doing there that makes you do something special. All those things you said, yes, they're sweet, they're nice, but that's your girl. You should do stuff like that. You should
Right.
want to do stuff like that. That's
That's
all
not
I'm
even my
saying.
girl. That's not
So
even
it's
my
not
girl. That's somebody I'm dating. That's what I do when I date.
so we're talking about your girl. That's what I'm saying.
So that's
You see, I
good.
made it
So go on.
multiple girls count because this you can do for multiple girls. This basic level, no. That's right,
Hey,
right?
Yamika ni
But when
basic. Hey,
a basic
some.
level, oh, lunch, I'll bet amobi. Onene call out her, onene call out her. Now I thought the pay amanash.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll buy this so that you put it on, girl. You're not
Part
buying what
partner. Do you feel like no power is raising the stakes here?
Do I feel no part is what raising the stakes? I think so. Before I answer the question, I want no party
Because
to
she
describe
said she said a
protocol.
whole she said all
Remember,
that you said, was
mm-hmm.
basic. So
Yeah, also the basic,
so that means go ahead, I'm listening.
fundamental. But no
no,
part. What I
my
want you to do,
mhm,
what I want you to
mhm,
do, just as I
mhm,
described what,
mhm.
like, I am. I want you to describe what you are and what your expectations are. I think that sharp contrast will help us understand where each of us stand.
I I don't want to give the blueprint for myself. But what I
Oh,
would say, no,
okay.
T. What I would say is that I don't mean to dismiss anything that you're saying. All the things you're saying, thank you, Kofi. Please leave it like this. I don't want to dismiss any of the things that you're saying, right? I I think that not all men will do that, right? It's not very common. So yes, it makes it seem like it's an extraordinary thing. But buying a girl that you are interested in, that you are planning to date or you are dating, calling her up, having lunch with her over the phone, buying her lunch, even if you're spending $30,
It wasn't
$50.
just lunch that I said. Go on.
I thought it's the thought that counts though. No?
It is the thought that counts.
Very
It
thoughtful.
is. It
Spending
is. It
quality
is.
time.
It is. It is
Taking from
beautiful. I didn't
afar.
say that there's anything wrong, but I
Okay.
said that that is not an extraordinary thing. An
Okay.
extraordinary thing would be you coming to pick her up for lunch, taking her out to lunch, saying, "Girl, take the rest of the day off. I'm going to whatever your bills are for the day, I got you. Whatever you're doing, I'm gonna
That's
pay
right.
for it.
That's right.
Go out there, get her a spa day, take her
I said
shopping,
that. I
buy her
said
new
spa day.
clothes, do all this."
I said
Listen,
spa. I said when she's stressed, I take her to the spa. I said when I got some money to spare, we go shopping. So I said
did you?
all of those things. But you know the
Yes,
difference between you and
I
I?
made it a combo, right? I made it a
Hmm.
combo because what you're saying, I'm telling you that what you're saying is good. It is good. It shows interest, it shows intention, it shows that you care about this person, okay?
Hmm.
I'm just saying it's not over the top. It's just normal.
So
It's
tell us,
do you
tell us your own. That's what I'm trying to get. So if that is not over the top, you can express to us what your
oh
expectations
God, I
are.
said already. I was just telling you, and you keep saying that that's what you already said.
No, no, no.
You know
Tell
what,
people. You tell us what your expectations are.
Franklin?
Uh,
She said, right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that all that you listed, it's really
Amen.
not out of the ordinary.
AFA.
AFA,
By
but
AFA. Mm-hmm.
there's more. It can it can get better than what you laid out. And I get it, Franklin. You I mean, you are very you have your own ways of doing things.
Hmm.
Very generous to say the least. You were given also those are your qualities, and it plays out. I'm sure it plays out in your relationship and all of that. Because I mean, you just bought a complete stranger food and all. So
Yeah, you're
you know,
sweet. You're very sweet. What you're doing
yeah.
is very nice. Doing that, and that is what dating should be like. What you did for them, that
Yeah.
is what men should do. Take the girl
Mhm.
out, spend money on her, make her feel special. And look, do you know? I don't know if you sent Dorinda money herself, but look how I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw her hair the day
Mhm.
before, and she had her hair like done,
Mhm.
and I know she went all out. So
Mhm.
all that, she afforded that on her own. I don't
Mhm.
know what Fifi did for himself. I didn't see him, but I bet you whatever Dorinda
I
did for
I
herself.
just paid. I just paid for them to go eat and drink.
Mhm. See,
So you
see,
see, that is the
see,
part that I want you to understand.
see.
So imagine if Fifi was the one who financed that.
Uh-huh.
He didn't have to send her the money to go look all that. During that
No,
came
he
as who
didn't.
she is. You hear what I'm
He
saying?
didn't. Exactly. So this is where the give and take is. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to do all the things and pay for all the, or Fifi didn't have to do that, right? But she did that on her own because she wanted to present herself in a particular way to the
But
guy,
that is
right?
how life is. That's normal life. But you still
So can
haven't
I can
answered
I
my
can I
question.
can
You
I
know, you still
finish?
haven't
You know
answered my
what?
question, no,
Oh,
Parry.
guys, give me a second. I'm gonna give you two the chance to chop it up. I know Franklin got a lot to say, and no probably got a lot to answer. And I've been streaming for damn, this is like an hour in right now. This is like my fourth or fifth hour. So I'm gonna relax my back a little bit. I'll be in the cut, but y'all can um
I have to also be going.
Oh
no,
yeah.
okay,
I
no,
have some.
Franklin. You know what you you gonna be at a concert tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm
Your
about to
dream.
go tonight. Not tonight. I'll be home. I'm about to go to the not a carnival, the R&B party.
Okay,
But
so
Can
I'll be
we
back
do
ladies,
this
around
tomorrow?
10:30.
ladies
Can
and
we do
gentlemen,
early tomorrow?
we're gonna wrap it up, and we've been here for a while. If you're seeing this video and you like whatever is going on here, you want to join,
Franklin, buy me the mic.
give it. Well, there's a micro request here now.
Go and tell your
So,
boyfriend.
no.
Buy the
buy
mic for
buy the
me.
mic.
Go
That
and
will be
tell
the
your
next
boyfriend.
topic. Buy the mic.
Buy the mic for me.
We will
Say
come back
less.
tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be here, and we will continue the conversation. Follow us on
I, I
all the
expect to see this
social
mic
media.
here tomorrow. The mic.
What,
It
Franklin,
expe-
should be
what,
here
what
overnight.
expectations from?
Franklin,
Yeah, yeah, why?
what's your social? What's your handle? Where can we find you?
Yeah, so Instagram, CC Franklin, SIISIFRANKLIN. I don't know if I
Okay,
can put in the chat. CC Franklin. I
CC
can't write in the
Franklin.
chat.
All right, no problem. We will have it ready tomorrow. We will put it up. Maybe a screenshot of it will be great. No, Perry. Also, you can have a screenshot of your page, and we can put that up tomorrow. but definitely we will, be back tomorrow. We're going
What page? The YouTube or what?
all of them. Just have all of them
Okay.
ready. We will be showing it as we stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back here tomorrow. Definitely, we'll be back here tomorrow to continue this. And if you want to come up and join the conversation, you can reach out in the comment section or whatever you want to do, and we'll be back. Okay. Thanks everybody. Thank you for watching. No pirate. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you, and Franklin, buy the mic. Okay. He's gonna buy the mic.
It's your boy.